Thank you very much. I'm now going to introduce the phenomenon.
When's he coming, John? What I was on next.
I'm going to introduce the phenomenon that is Gareth, Complete Nonsense Rees. Give a big hand for Gareth, Complete Nonsense Rees.
Woo! Yeah, big hand! Misties. No, no, I can't do that. Misties! Hey! Right. Let's start. We got that out of the way, isn't it? It was just getting a bit awkward without me doing that. That's me and my girlfriend. Yes, I have got a girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend's song. Play it all the time. She seems to think I got commitment issues. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just because I keep my clothes in the suitcase. Save money on wardrobes. That's what I think. You know, I'm planning ahead for the Great Depression, which is coming, unfortunately, but not this morning, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But I will. I'll give a sound. I like all these little things on the phone, like, you know. So you may have to bear with me for a little bit. I just get distracted. I'm easily distracted. That's a bit about Gareth Rees. He's distracted all the time. Yeah. I got distracted this morning. A little bit distracted on stage because I had a little bit of a run in, and as you can imagine, I'm quite happy sort of fella. And there's a little Italian quarter just off the Royal, 1.6 kilometres. Where Mario's fish and chip shop is, yeah? And I went into Mario's fish and chip shop and he said, what would you like, sir? Oh, what's that? What would you like, sir? Mario, I can have some fish and chip shop. He said, sorry, sir, we have no fish. Oh, not at your one. Oh, it's early, no, I'll go on, it's early. We have no fish. I said, oh, it's just a chip shop then. And he said, no, we have no chips. I said, well, it's just a shop then. Do you have anything? We have the flashy mashed potato. Oh, lovely. So it's a mash shop then. And he went, no, it's a mash shop. And I went, no, I said a mash shop. And he went, no, it's a mash shop. And that went on for a while until I realised Mario doesn't really exist. He's just a figment of my imagination. So really, it's a shed shop. Isn't it, really? It's a shed shop. If you're interested in sheds later on, ladies and gentlemen, see me at the back. And also, what Sean said, rightly said, he likes an enema. Okay, likes a clear. Who am I to judge? So he likes an enema, and he was in a park to the extent that he nearly killed him. He was in the park in Amsterdam once and swimming in a fountain, as you do in Amsterdam, and then he thought to himself, I think I'll have an enema here in the park. So he got this little nozzle. This is a true story. He got this little nozzle that he's used before. So he gets himself on it, but unbeknown to him, the council have been in since he last did the enema and increased the pressure of the water. Basically, blowing his guts apart, didn't it? You know, it was horrendous. It was horrendous, you know. And his son came to the park, run an ambulance, and they got him to safety, and he just about survived. And I was thinking, yeah, I did say park because he was in a park. And I thought, well, I'd be sorry for the kids on the swings, you know, and he's there like that, oh, the pain, with blood gushing out of his bum. And they're like, Mummy, why is that man bent over like the Devil's Own Water feature, spouting blood out of his ass? He'd probably say arse, I bet, I don't know. And they would say, well, you're Dutch, you're just going to have to get used to it, so, you know, that's it. That's how we are in Dutch. Yeah, so that's a bit freaky, and I wouldn't like to share a flat with him. Not a negative. He'd like me, you know, you can imagine in Edinburgh, you know, middle of January, Wim, come into the heating, Lord, I can't feel my fingers, Wim. He said, oh, I believe in you. You can do it. Have a freezing cold shower, warm up. You know, that sort of thing. So I'm expecting that package. Depressing. Do you know who else is checking bags this evening? Have you heard of Timmy Mallet? Ah, Timmy Mallet. We all remember Timmy Mallet, don't we? The children's like.
One of my school friends was on
Oh, the Wide Awake Club.
yeah.
We Wide Awake, which was
Yeah,
one of the
one of the plasters.
Oh really? Oh yeah, the plasters on the knees. He's one of the forerunners for like the walk community, isn't it? You know, Wide Awake Club, walk. That's one of the early ones. We'll explain that at the end. Yeah, and he had this show, and he had this part of the show when he got his piggy punky out, and he would do like word association game. Remember that? And, you know, you would say something, Apple, and someone else would say Chris Martin, and then he'd hit them on the head because obviously Chris Martin was only 5 then, and that could have happened, could it? Could have happened. So let's have a look. So what have we got in the bag? What would Timmy Mallet go? Hey, what do we got? Oh, he's got his whack-a-day hammer! Way, we can have a game. We'll have a game. Who else is in the bag? Oh, who's the contestant today? Oh, it's Boris. It's Boris. He doesn't look very happy there, does he? He doesn't look very happy there. Like, get used to it, doesn't it? Right there, Boris. I'm going to ask you a question. You've got to think of where it goes today. Yes. Honesty. Honesty, you got me there. Honesty, you're wrong! You're wrong, Boris! You're wrong! That's what we do the Boris dance, I think. Back in the bag, boys, I'm sorry. We need a bit of a palate cleanse, I think, after Boris Johnson, don't we? Oh, I tell you what, save yourself, I'll come and get it. It's typical, isn't it? It's been delivered by Every. This is how Every deliver things now, don't they? Every used to be Hermes, yeah? And then they lost the Hermes, which is appropriate. And then everybody's still got them traits in there, and they deliver it like this. Oh, yeah, lob it in and get all broken. My delivery! It's arrived! My Wim Hof package! Here we go, we're actually getting somewhere now. What's in the package? Oh, it's a poster. Oh, there he is. There's the man himself, Mr. Wim Hof. All that there. What else have I got on the poster? Oh, a little bag of goodies. Make your own ice bag. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. Well, this is well worth the £250 so far. Oh, facial hair. Every endurance athlete needs facial hair. What's it say on the back? Freshly trimmed from Wim's pubic pelt. I think I'll grow my own. I'm good with that. A voucher! A voucher, it's not a voucher, it's a curve. It's a photo of me and my girlfriend. I have that there because at this point I had a question, what the fuck are you doing with your life? She's there, isn't it? It's just reassuring. Anyway, it's a voucher for an enema. Whoa! A plumbing world. Oh, no. Oh, and a good luck message. Good luck message. Good old whip. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. We'll have to let that defrost. Right, the rope goes on eventually. I'm not used to getting dressed, as you may be aware. Oh! I can already feel it. Already feel the power pulsating. Oh, the crown! The crown! This feels like an auspicious moment. You know what's coming up, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, would you mind? I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Sue, would you mind?
It's you. That's English, not Welsh.
Listen, like a coronation. Have you done a coronation before? You must do. No? You look very regal. I'm very surprised. A coronation chicken? Yes. That'll do. Right, okay. Feel free to say a few words.
I crown you. Wim, not Wim.
Wim, not Wim. That's good. It's been the best one this week so far, actually.
Earliest show on the Fringe.
Woohoo!
That's just the earliest.
Full of it! Whoa! But anyway, I don't mind now because I've got a bit of whim about me. I feel the power. I feel like I want to stick my hand in a moderately cold fridge. I feel like I want to maybe pop a toe in the beach or Portobello there in the water. I feel like I want to go to the coldest place known to man, the Tory Conference. I'm feeling an adrenaline rush now. I do feel fucking hell. Has he been there all the time? I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, have you got a flamingo? Very, very frightened, but I can't see Galileo, Galileo. Right, saw that in the co-op last night. I thought I can use that. I can use that. I forgot food, but I brought the flamingo. Okay, to an extreme, I'm like a vandal in sandals. Light up my fuse, I'll pop a nozzle up your ass. So, horse dance. It's freezing my scrotum. Right, but I'm going to give it a go. Come on, pray for me, guys. Positive energy, 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 energy. Woo! I'll have to slow it down, you mean? Just about identifiable. I didn't realise it was that slow. We could be here forever.
Ice, windy. Right. I'm Wim Hard, so cold my breath is twisted. I start my back to mid central. In summer freezing cold, keeping me sprightly. Hot like a harpoon, I'm ready for a strike. Will I ever stop? I'm thinking to snow. Take away my ice, and I'm cold. Yeah, I'm extreme, I'm like a vandal in sandals. Light up my fuse, I'm popping nozzle in your asshole. What's an ass? Freezing my scrotum. There's water out there, though. That always puts me off a little bit. Yes, right, up we go now. Yes, I'm gonna roll on, yeah, I'm not sure, yeah? Cause I'm cool with Hop, not Hop the Night Rider. Woo, I'm nice, baby. Oh, I'm going for ice. I'm going for ice, everyone. Oh, I say we need it. When I turn on, I hope you're still gonna be there. Not gonna come off and not exposing myself. No, ice, windy. Horse dance. Freezing my scrotum. Freezing my scrotum. It is freezing my scrotum, everyone. Ah! Run away, run away, run off.
Right, thank you very much. That's the end. That's the end. I'm stopping there. Thank you for not doing that about 5 minutes before.
I'm already dead, guys.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you for coming. Do you want to do the bucket speech?
Well, I think you know the nature of it all
It's
now.
alright.
But you do the bucket speech, but I wanted to ask the audience after you your bucket speech.
They're not going to go to your orgy, I don't think, John. He keeps asking, no one turns up. Yeah, so obviously, as John says, small donations, if you can. I know times are hard, and don't feel like you have to. If you can't afford it, not a problem at all. I hate asking for money, yeah? You know, I work for the NHS, not used to getting money. So, you know, I just hate asking for it. But, and that's why I got sacked from my previous job in Tesco. Oh, that's 80. Oh, go on, take it, yeah. But there's 2 hats at the back, not 2 hats. There's 2 hats on the stage here. There's 2 hats at the back there. Feel free to put some cash in one. There's a little card reader, or if you want to take a badge and a sticker, then do that. Stick it up on the wall because we've got one in the other hat. Thank you very much. Well done, everyone, for staying and coming. And tell anyone you see as well, but I've been a nuts fun at 10 to 11 in the morning.
I just wanted to ask everyone, do you have any feedback?
Should give them a form for that.
Well, I saw the flyer and I thought you were a double act. I thought you performed together. So that sort of maybe from a flyer point of view.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure.
Any feedback for me?
The last joke, which should have ended on a good round of applause, you went with upward inspection, so we thought you were about to say something else.
Well, the office joke
The
about...
very last, whatever it was,
the cake.
Cake.
Yeah.
And the cake had a slice of cake shaped like a cock.
Yeah.
And then we waited, it should be a slice of cake shaped like a cock. Downward inflection. Then the audience.
Do you want to be my agent? I think I need someone like you.
The audience knows it's expected to laugh.
Can I have more energy for this time of the morning? It's very difficult, of course, to
Well, it
get
depends on
energy.
your persona though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what you're...
Well, I've been
like,
described as deadpan.
well, I was going to say you're
so-
quite dry, so...
Yeah, and that.
Yeah. So if you went over energetic, would that fit with the style of
Probably
comedy
not.
you do?
No.
No.
I mean,
yeah.
it would just be, I know, oh God, me trying to look energetic. Yeah.
But I mean, like, this is an early slot. You've done amazing. Like, to sort of get last to,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, this is
speak
the
to
first
the
slot.
crowd.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a difficult time of day.
Right.
Yeah. I think you were good. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope that my personality was good as well. Or,
Yeah.
right. Well,
That's the end of the Q&A, everyone.
yeah, as Gareth said, if you want to give anything, is that?
Well, I think they've paid your feedback now, John. I think, yeah.
And not everything's going to hit.
And I've got to be honest with you, you're the only one. This is my 3rd gig ever.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, and this is only the
That
second
makes
time.
sense then.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And I
Oh,
probably
thank
shouldn't
you.
be here, but I thought to myself, I work for the NHS as well, I work in theatres, and after the last couple of years, I thought, do you know what, I've always been interested in comedy, but never had the confidence to do it. So I thought, if I get an opportunity again, I'm going to say yes. Thank you very much for coming. I'm going to take an hour to clean up now, isn't it? Thank you for coming down. I know that's probably not your normal type of humour, but you did the real Edinburgh Fringe thing and just, oh, we'll give it a go. And I appreciate that. And thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Where are you guys from?
New York.
Oh, California.
Wow, got a American crowd. What about
Italy.
it's? Wow, yeah. Could have done all that Italian, I know. I don't know where the Italian is. Like, oh, it's Mario. Yeah, thank you very much for coming. Yeah, take a booklet if you haven't gone and see some of you have got them there. Which you want to take?
For donation?
Red hat.
Excellent. Thank
There's some stickers in the other hat with some badges. If you feel the need, then just take a few. You know, there's plenty there. Just put it that way.
Thank
Take
you so
care. Have a
much.
good Fringe walk. Thank you.
Bye.
You alright, guys?
Thank you.
Can I help you out?
I'm fine.
Oh. Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? How long are you in Edinburgh for?
4 days, but we go up is tomorrow.
Oh,
We go
no.
home.
Underbelly of London, there's criminals and pimps, and the police are all corrupt, and there's a man who doesn't want his daughter to marry this
Not much has
man.
changed.
Yes, yeah.
Quite welcome to come up and work around.
I'm just going to quickly check on, before I say it with my queue, see if there is a queue.
I'm sure there is.